running 8, 10, or 12-week fitness challenges online. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a missing opportunity that will help you to sign up a minimum of 10 to 15 new online coaching clients every promotion that you run. When it comes to running your online fitness business, there are many different ways that you can bring clients into your business. Most online coaches just focus on DMs, content creation, and hoping people are going to fill out their application forms. But you've got to think of something. Let me preface this video by talking to you about seasonal times of the year. Now, as I'm recording this video, we're coming into Christmas. When we finish Christmas, we come into the new year. When we've done New Year, we start to move forward to kind of Easter and summer, and then we start to think of that back end of the year before we roll into the end of the year into the kind of Christmas period again. So we're always thinking of seasons. Now, think about this time of the year with it being Christmas. What are we starting to hear of? Well, we've done Black Friday. It's an offer. It's a promotional time. Then we run into Christmas and the new year, and then there's offers and there's promotions. Why? Because they are great opportunities psychologically to bring something to market. We are starting something now, we're ending it here, and then we start to play on the psychology of urgency. You've got to take action. Well, this has been taught in sales for many, many years. And not a lot of coaches employ the psychology or the methodology here. What is it? Well, first and foremost, it's running an open and shut model promotion. Basically means you're going to market over a period of time, open the doors, bring people in, shut the doors, and then carry on with your normal marketing strategies. Promotions are a fantastic way to bring in large amounts of revenue, offering a particular amount of deal or not necessarily discount, or we'll talk about as we go through this, but bringing people into your world. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about seasonal times when you can do this and developing an open and shut model, planning out your year, and then thinking about your marketing and how you can put all this together. How we break these up for the online fitness coaching world is New Year, pre-summer, and then the dead spell after summer, moving into the Christmas period, okay? So you've got New Year, you've got pre-summer, and then that dead spell between the end of summer, moving into Christmas. That's the first thing you've got to consider. So on a piece of paper, you write down those seasons. The next thing you need to think about is, well, what happens around those seasons? Well, when it comes to the new year, a lot of people have been lazy. They've got themselves out of shape. They promised themselves in 2024 or whatever year you're watching this video that they were going to get started, but they didn't start. So you've got a lot of psychology to think about there. Then you've got the pre-summer. No one wants to be out of shape when they're going on some holiday. And so you've got to think about the psychology of where people are at right now. Then you have this dead spell where quite often people between the end of summer and Christmas just get flat and things start to go downhill. Well, this actually means that psychologically, you have an advantage with running an online business because we run our online businesses through marketing, content creation, which is all psychology. Ultimately, we are all selling something. We're selling coaching. Myself, I'm selling business coaching. At certain times of the year, you guys can capitalize on making a lot more money. You guys can capitalize on the audience that are vulnerable at this time of the year. And it's true, let's be honest. There's a vulnerability coming into the new year where a lot of people are thinking, should I be getting in shape right now? But when you think about signing up for online coaching, what is it that tips you over the edge? It may be seeing a friend that's in great shape. It may be constantly seeing testimonials and everything, but you still don't take action. You still don't do anything. You may be the type of person right now that's just not doing anything when it comes to business. But let's say you saw our Black Friday promotion and you realized there was a deadline and you went, do you know what? If I miss this opportunity right now, no, sod it, I'm going to do it. That's why you take advantage of these seasons because so many people don't press the go button. That's something you need to think about. They don't press the go button because of psychology. Whereas if you run an open and shut model, you're handling a lot of the psychological barriers that people are dealing with prior to actually applying to come and work with you and giving them an opportunity. Part of me delivering this video today is to help you to change your psychology because a lot of you are like, oh, I don't want to force people. I don't want to run promotions. I'm like, but a lot of people aren't going to come and sign up with you simply because they've not been put in a position where they've had to make a decision. So that's an important thing for you to understand. Now, when it comes to a time frame, let's say you're going to be launching something at the beginning of January. You need to start the preparation process in December. If you're going to launch something at the beginning of June, you need to start at the beginning of May. It has to be at least 4 weeks before. Why is this? Well, I have a 3-step process. Number 1 is seeding. Number 2 is hype. And number 3 is launch. What do you do when you seed something? Well, 4 weeks out, seed, okay, is you're just seeding the idea that something is coming to people. Now, if I said to you guys, we're launching something in January, it's the biggest thing we've ever done, and over the next couple of weeks, you're going to find out more about it. But trust me, it's going to help you to do X when most of you think it's not possible. You're like, So I'm sparking intrigue. I'm going to stop the video just for 2 seconds because I've got a free gift for you. Now, I created a 5-part mini-series called the Online Coach Income Accelerator. And in this video series, I teach you the incredible opportunities that lie ahead for online fitness coaches today. I then talk to you about how to attract, engage, and market to your dream customers. Now, when you have these dream prospects in sight, I then teach you how to land the high-paying clients. Now, to download this, to get immediate access, all you need to do is to click the link in the bio and you'll receive immediate access as soon as you submit your details. I'll see you there. In the seeding process, I'm making you aware of an impending opportunity. That's all you're doing. That might be through reels. It might be through little footers at the bottom of some of your written posts. It might be things within your stories. You might be working on your laptop, working away on something. You might talk about a result that you've achieved with somebody and say, I'm going to be discussing this in more detail in what's coming up. So one of the first things you do is you seed the idea. Just in life, if you start to seed the idea, what you start to do is you make people excited. Think about Netflix. Think about Christmas videos that are coming out. Think about seasonal videos that are coming out. They go, we're just filming this. We're just trying to, and people are, oh my God, they're bringing out a new movie. Amazing. And they start to get excited about it coming. Well, when you realize that you start to build up excitement in people, they start to look forward to something. When they start to look forward to something, their perceived value starts to increase, which means when it comes to you launching it, they're more than likely in a position to buy. If you launch something at the beginning of January and you've done nothing throughout the whole of December, people see it and go, oh, I just don't know if I'm ready right now. Oh, there's so many other fitness programs out there. But the whole of December, if you've been seeding all of these ideas and then you start to hype it up, which is the second one, by the time it comes to you launching it, they've been watching you, and they're thinking, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this, right? So when you come to launch a challenge, the reason why they fail in January is because you've not done December. The reason why they fail in June is because you've not done May. The reason they fail in October is because you've not seeded it in September. So please understand that. These challenges are responsible for bringing in a minimum of 10 to 15 new online clients into your business for nearly all of our clients. And we, inside our Coaching Concierge program, actually put the whole framework together for our clients. The content, the emails, the copy, the posts, everything, so that our clients have actually got the whole framework to follow. And year after year, when our clients are staying with us 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, we're getting them to improve it every single time. So one of the first things you do is you seed the idea. Now, just prior to seeding, we're also working with our clients to grow their audience following. So if the last time they did a launch, they had 1,000 followers, for the 2 to 3 months leading up to the next one, we grow their followers by, say, another 500 or 600 people. 500 or 600 engaged people through different follower strategies. And there is a video coming out very soon about how to grow your followers using paid advertising strategies. You have a bigger audience to be able to market to. And then you lead into the seed, okay? The second one is the hype. This is where you excite people. So the seed is playing on the whole idea of anticipation, something is coming. Then you start to hype people up, all right? Now, there's a few psychological things you need to do in the hype phase. The first thing you need to do is to break down beliefs. Over the 3 weeks leading up to the actual launch, you actually need to break people's beliefs. A belief is something that people believe to be true. You can't get great results in 8 to 10 weeks. Diets are restrictive. I won't be able to spend time with my friends. Just 3 things as an example. If you can break a belief, you can say, contrary to popular belief, you don't need to lose your social life to be in the best shape of your life. People are like, what? I don't believe that to be true. Great. They're going to watch the reel and you go, boom. But stay tuned over the next couple of weeks because you're going to see the best opportunity to get in shape without losing your social life. Then they're like, I can't wait for what's coming. I can't wait for what's coming. Then you do another reel or you do another post where you're actually attacking the kind of fear that you're going to need to train 6 days a week to be in the best shape of your life. And you create a post. Do you need to train 6 days a week, cardio 6 days a week to get in the best shape of your life? Contrary to popular belief, 90% of our clients all spend at least 4 times a week in the gym and have 3 days to be able to be with family, work, do what they do, and in the best shape of their life. And what do? You start to showcase results of people that have done 4 times a week. They're like, how on earth do they get in these types of results with 4 sessions a week? So you're breaking down these beliefs within your content. This is psychological belief breaking. You're basically, let's say you've got like dominoes. I talk about this in Side Coach and Concierge. You've got all these dominoes stacked up, and they are the things that people believe to be true. The only way that people are going to believe you is when you start knocking them down. Well, if all your content is of you training in the gym and busting your ass in the gym and training really, really hard, all they're seeing is you training really hard. And they're going, well, I'm not going to be able to get in shape if all the time I'm seeing them training that hard. I don't want to train that hard. Now, the reality is, yes, you've got to train hard, but maybe you're training 10x harder than they need to be training. So you start breaking down beliefs and you start showcasing your clients' training. You start talking about how many times a week they're training, how little cardio certain people are doing, how much calories people are eating relative to the 1,000 calories that people think they have to be eating to lose body fat. And you start breaking down these beliefs. Then you actually show people what's possible. Well, get yourself in shape. Start the journey yourself. Be in shape. This is the product of what I follow on a day-to-day basis. Stay like this. Over the next 8 to 10 weeks, I'm going to be coming on a journey with you to get in even better shape. And they're like, what? We're going to do it with you. It's going to be really exciting. And then you need to show results of not just what you've done in the past, but what your clients have done, which is why 6 months before launching anything, you need to get case studies. Even if it's at the beginning of your journey, training 3 or 4 people for free for 8 weeks, get them in shape. So you have social proof ready to do a launch in January or at the beginning of summer or in the dead spell between the end of summer and Christmas. And you start presenting that and you start telling stories about the journeys that people have been on or the time when you lost a particular amount of weight, and contrary to popular belief, you don't need to do X, Y, Z. People then start building trust with you. And at the end of the post, make sure you are stay tuned, because on the X of January or whenever it is in June, we're going to be launching our first ever or this particular thing. And people are like hyping it up, and you keep that anticipation running. Then let's say you're going to launch on the 10th of January. You go bang. You've been telling everybody something's coming on the 10th of January, and then boom, real. Guys, I'm delighted to announce for the first time ever, or our annual 10-week shred or 10-week fat loss program or whatever it may be. And we're launching today, and the doors will shut on the 16th at midnight. Suddenly this announcement, you then have all these people who have been going through the seeding, the hyping, the exciting, the launch phase, and they're waiting, much like all of the Christmas movies that have come out. People are waiting. That's why they take all the millions and millions of pounds straight out the gate with the box office, because everyone's been excited, but the celebrities are constantly talking about the hype, the build-up. Giving you example, The Rock, right? He released Red Notice. He's been talking about it all year. But you've seen the hype that he's been building up, and he does that in his films. And this is really important, right? You look at anything that people have announced on launch, and you realize that they've been spending months and months building up that anticipation. You're no different. So when you do launching, you put a fear of missing out, i.e. you then start sharing results of somebody that committed last time or committed here and do this, what you're going to miss out on moving into January and not getting in shape and not committing to getting the best shape of your life. Are you going to just try it on your own for the rest of January, February, March and try and get somewhere and end up the same position that you did last year? You worry people. You're going to tell them that they're going to miss out. It's only 6 days. Then there's urgency. Urgency is all going to be, it's 5 days left. There's 4 days left. There's 3 days. Oh my God. I've been watching it. I should be involved. And then there's scarcity. I'm only taking on 10 people to do this, and we've got 6 already signed up. So there's 4 spaces left. So you've got fear of missing out. You've got urgency. You've got scarcity. And when you do that and you seed the event, you hype the event, then you launch the event, you've used psychology. And by growing your audience following, you announce that you're doing this thing, and then you have this influx of clients. This is where you can bring on 10 to 15 new online clients if you do this correctly. Now, you may do it not so well the first time around. Doesn't matter. You then prepare. You grow your following. You build your email list. And you basically do this cycle of growing your audience, your database, following and email list, and then launch the next one. And then you run it more effectively, and you get better with your content in the build up to it. You get better with your results. And then each time you get more and more and more people. Trust me, you're missing out a big opportunity on not doing an open and shut model, especially when it comes to fitness, because Attention and results is what people want. And you have the attention, you have the audience, you just need the framework to be able to do it. So don't miss out. You've got the seasonal times of the year. You've got New Year, pre-summer, and the dead spell around September after summer holidays for people to get in shape leading up to Christmas time. So if you want to know how to do this in your own business, or you just want the full framework that we have inside Coaching Concierge that we deliver for our clients actually done for you, so it takes the whole guesswork out, plus the accountability and the support buyers, all you need to do is click the link in the description. You'll find out everything and how to get hold of us. If you are listening to this on iTunes, all you need to do is to go to my link in my bio on Instagram, click on the link, you'll find all the information for us to be able to help you, or as always, just send me a DM and I'll connect with you directly. But for now, take care and I'll speak to you soon.